continue with the operation. You may fire when ready.
Alright, welcome Admirals to another episode of Master of the Fleet. I'm your Veteran Captain Irokenics, and this is...
Skilled First Officer Alex.
Cool. And you guys may have noticed our Intel Officer Luke isn't making an appearance today because he's off at World, so good luck to him. Also today, a bit of a special battle report because it will be our last Wave 4 battle report before Wave 5 is released. So yeah, let's hope you guys enjoy, and let's have a look at the fleets. A quick plug-in for our host, the Games Cube at Armada, and today it's being run by Lindsay and Steve. Say hi, guys.
Hey guys. How you going?
So this is Skilled First Officer Alex, and this is my fleet. It obviously is a bit transport heavy, has a CR90 Corvette and a Liberty, and a fair amount of X-Wings and A-Wings. This is the large base ship, the Endeavour, a Liberty class ship. It's got the Endeavour title, Skilled First Officer, sensor teams, spinal armaments, quad turbo laser cannons, leading shots and engine techs. Then we've got my CR90 Corvette, a CR90A with Jaina's Light, Ramus Antilles and a turbo laser reroute circuit. We've got this GR75 medium transport with Bright Hope, Tyranfar jamming field. Another transport, it has the Quantum Storm title, it has my Admiral, General Dodonna, a boosted comms, another jamming field, and then for my fighter escort, I have Wedge Antilles in an X-Wing, 3 other X-Wings, and 4 A-Wings. Basically this fleet is going to try and engage the enemy with its fighters. It will use the jamming screens to try and defend them. This ship, the MC80 Battlecruiser, will try and use the sensor teams and its spinal armament to always roll 2 accuracies. So its front battery at long range is 5 red dice, so it'll always be able to take the red dice that misses and turn it into an accuracy and get that an additional accuracy because of the quad turbo laser cannon. So it's a very accurate ship. So I'm hoping that this is enough to blow most threats out of the water or out of space, so to speak. The TRC-90 here is a bit of fire support for the Liberty for any difficult targets that might be a bit harder to take down, and the 2 transports over here are fighter support, so they'll be giving fighter commands and maybe stacking up squadron tokens to order more things, so that they basically defend the Liberty and the TRC-90.
Alright, this is my Imperial fleet. I'm running it with Ozzel. Basically I've got a fighter wing and a bomber wing. Let's have a look at the upgrades. So it's simply a VSD-1 with boosted comms and flight controllers. Another VSD-1 with boosted comms and flight controllers. I'm running a GSD-1 with Demolisher, Ordnance Experts, Assault Proton Torpedoes and Skilled First Officer. Also running a Gazanti class cruiser with Ozzel and Commsnet. I've got 4 TIE Bombers and Reimer. And I've got 4 TIE Interceptors with the Howlrunner. So the plan here is try to bomb the ships as much as possible, and if they've got a fighter screen, use the interceptors to intercept them. If they get a bit too close, then that's what I'm hoping to use Demolisher for, to clean up any ships who try to get close. We'll see how this goes. So this is a total of 399 points. Alright Alex, I have a points bid of 1. What's your bid?
20.
20, Jesus. Do you want to go first or second?
So I'll go first.
First? Okay, well these are my objectives. Okay, so I've got superior positions, precision strike and contested outpost. What would you like to choose?
Yeah, so you've got a massive bomber screen, so I don't think that's a good idea. You want me to be in a certain position for your bomber attack, so I don't think that's a good idea. I think if I pick this one, my Liberty might be able to flank you, so I'll pick superior positions.
Alright, superior positions it is. Alright, this is what the field looks like after deployment. So all the ballast stuff is over there. I'll put mine in the little corner over here. How do you feel about that, Alex?
It's going to be a fighter game, maybe.
Okay. Alright, start of turn 1.
So my first activation will be Bright Hope, number 14. I'll give it a squadron command, but I'll bank it as a token. then I'll just move forward at speed 1 with a slight click of yaw.
Alright, my first activation is going to be the Gazanti with Ozzel. So it's doing a navigation command. I'm going to bank that as a token and then use ComsNet to send it to victory number 7. And then I'm going to move speed 1 to yaw. Alright.
And then next I'll go with Quantum Storm, the flagship. I'll reveal a squadron command and I'll bank it just like I did with Brighthood. And 1 click of yaw, steady forward.
Steady. Nice. Be Demolisher. He's going to do a navigate command. I'm going to bank the token and place it there and simply move forward 1. Over to you.
Alright, for my next activation, I'm just going to delay for time. I'm not sure what Ken's fleet will do, so I'll use a navigate command on the Jaina's Light, and with Ramus, it'll get a navigate command token. For my nav command step, I'll go down to speed 0 using the command and the token, and I'll sit there.
What a jerk. Look at this. Look at this weasel.
Yeah, just sit here and wait for you to do stuff.
Okay, my next activation is going to be victory number 6. I'm going to do a navigation command and bank the token and lumber forward at speed 1. Trying to catch up to that speed 0 Corvette. What's going through your mind, my friend?
Yeah, it's my last activation now, and Kenny's fleet has some really great front batteries, and it also has a Rhymer ball. So I've got, as I see it, 2 options. I could slow down to speed 1 and turn in towards his fleet and try and use my front battery to fight his head on and hope that my fighters can overwhelm his fighters. The other option I have, and this is because I am a coward, is that I could potentially do a speed 3 maneuver using my natural navigate and my command for navigate at your click 2 to turn in like this and then engine text to here, so that my ship would get to here. And because I'm first player, maybe next turn I could start coming around this asteroid, and maybe Kenny might pursue me in this direction, which is closer towards my fighters. Because if I go this way, my fighters are here, his interceptors are here, his bombers are here, so they're kind of well placed to kill my stuff. So I'm not sure what to do. Gotta have a think.
Well, tough choices, tough choices.
Yeah. Alright, so I've decided to run. The Liberty will reveal its navigation command. It's currently travelling at speed 2, so I can increase its speed to speed 3, and its navigation command will help it turn a bit tighter. So I'll move it to speed 3. And then the engine text will allow it to do a 1-speed maneuver, and I'll do that just with 1 yaw click to the right. And that'll place it here, and because I'm first player, hopefully I can get away from his bomber ball, and I'm hoping VSD7 does not have a squadron command.
We'll see, we'll see. Alright, so VSD7 does have a squadron command, sorry to say. So I'm going to activate 3 squadrons. The first one's going to be Rhymer. I'm going to send him right over there into medium range. Alright. And we're going to roll one black dice against the rear of the Liberty battlecruiser, scoring 2 damage. What would you like to do, Alex?
I'll brace and redirect to the right shields.
Brace and redirect. Oh, sorry, brace and redirect and brace. Right shields. So
Yep.
this one.
The far side.
1.
And then 1 to the rear as well.
Okay. The next TIE bomber will float on there and do 1 black dice as well for 2. Wow, got some hot dice today.
Yep, so I'll brace and contain.
Brace and contain. Do you need to contain? Sorry, there's still 1 shield there.
Oh, sorry, yeah, brace.
Brace.
Yep, just
okay.
brace.
Last bomber flies in. Get him activate. Pop him there. It's going to do 1 black for 1.
Yeah, I'll just take it. So I'll take it face down.
Also, I get 3 superior position tokens for that. Alright, and for movement, he'll just move 1 forward, sadly overlapping 1 TIE bomber, which I've misplaced. Where would you like him, Alex?
Just to the back.
To the back? Alright, done.
Alright, so I'll activate 2 squadrons. My first 2 X-Wings, I'll just move them out to here.
I'm going to activate 2 TIEs and send 1 here, and another 1 there.
Okay, then my next 2 activations, I'll move Wedge and this generic X-Wing, and I'll stay in jamming field range.
Alright, my next 2 are going to be the Howl Runner there, and a TIE Interceptor here.
Alright, well, I think for my next activation, I'll move a bunch of A-Wings. Just check that they're in range of this. About there, so I'll move to there. This guy over here.
The next 2 is going to be this TIE Interceptor. Come on. There, and this bomber here.
And then I'll move these A-Wings out to here.
Send 1 TIE bomber just over there. Alright, top of turn 2. This is what the board looks like. Alright, so I drew first blood on the MC80 Battlecruiser. Haven't destroyed it yet, but hopefully to get some points out of it. The X-Wing looks like they're ready to pounce on my bombers. Got my interceptors ready to go. He's also got his A-Wings ready to go. We'll see how this goes. Look at this coward, running away.
Yep. Alright, so beginning of turn 2, as the first player I'll activate the Liberty. It will reveal a navigate command, and I'll use the side facing to do a flak attack on these interceptors.
Oh man, I positioned them very poorly. Alright, flak away.
So it'll be these 3, and I'll start with this one. We'll go to the middle one and then the far one. So this one here.
Two
two
damage. Yep.
Yep. And the middle one. 2 damage again.
Yeah.
And then the far one. 1 damage.
Alright, so 2, 2, and 1.
Okay, and it's going speed 3. And it'll move to here first. So displacing that one and that one.
I'll just put them on the. I'll put them to the front of the of the MC80. There we go.
Yep. Then I'll engine text.
Yep.
Displacing them again.
I shall put them also at the front.
Yep. Alright.
Oh, he's coming. Alright, I'm going to activate victory number 6. It does a squadron command. And I'm going to activate those 3 squadrons there with boosted colors. The first one comes in. I'm going to activate that one and slide it in there. So he's going to shoot the X-Wing in front of him. So he gets 5 dice, 4 for the interceptor, 1 for flight controllers, but I take 1 away because of his blasted jamming field. So 4 dice incoming. And we roll 3. So that X-Wing takes 3. Alright, I'm going to jump another TIE interceptor in there. On the same X-Wing. We're doing 1. I'm going to use Swarm and reroll that for 2. So that should be enough to kill it. And my last TIE interceptor, I'm going to jump him in right here. He's going to roll 4 blues against the X-Wing in front of him. I'm going to use Swarm and reroll that. Okay, only 2 damage. Okay, I'm going to use my nav token and increase speed to number 4. Whoops. As such.
My next activation will be number 14. It will reveal a squadron command. So it can activate this X-Wing and these 2 A-Wings. So I'll activate this A-Wing. And I'll move out here towards Howl Runner. And just check how many bombers I'm engaged with. So I think I'm engaged with that bomber and that bomber.
Okay.
And I'll attack Howl Runner.
Fire away.
Just a little more. Best position that I can.
Fire away.
Yep, so 2 damage against Howl.
I will scatter.
Yep. And I'll move this A-Wing here. To here. And I'll do the same thing. 3 damage.
I will definitely scatter that.
Yep. Then I'll activate this X-Wing here. And I'll attack that TIE interceptor just in front of it.
Yep.
And you'll get counter 1 because of the jamming field.
No worries. Fire when ready.
So I'll roll 3 dice from here to here because of the jamming field affecting me. It's within jamming field range. There. 2 damage.
2. Alright. Alright, I counter for 1. And I will re-roll that with Swarm for 1 back.
Yep. Yep, so then 14 will move steadily forward.
Alright. Ugh. I have played my squadrons very poorly. Alright, my next activation is going to be Ozzel. He's going to do a squadron command, bank the token, and then comsnet the token to victory number 7. And then with my maneuver, I'm just simply going to move forward. 2 clicks at a time.
Alright, so next I'll go with the flagship, Quantum Storm. It will reveal a squadron command, and I'll use its squadron value of 2. My first activation will be this X-Wing. It's within distance 3 of Torren Far, and it's within distance 2 of this jamming field. So I'll get it to attack this interceptor here.
It's on 1 health.
So it'll roll 3 dice because it's in the jamming field. And it'll have a Torren Far reroll, which I'll do anyway.
Okay,
so 3 damage to the 1 health interceptor.
Yep, so he dies and does counter 1.
So it takes 1 damage back.
Alright, so interceptor dies.
Okay, my next activation will be Wedge Antilles, and he'll move because he's not engaged, and he'll stay within the jamming field, and he'll stay close to Torren Far, and he'll take a shot at this interceptor for 5 dice because it's activated, and he'll Torren Far that.
Overkill.
So 4 damage to here.
Alright, I counter 1 for 1.
So
And
1
this
damage.
interceptor blown out of the water.
And then the Admiral will go straight ahead 1.
It's a tough fight. Alright, I'm going to activate victory number 7. I'm going to reveal a squadron command. I'm also going to use a token to activate 4 squadrons. I'm going to activate those bombers first. So the first one I'm going to activate is this one. He's going to attack this A-Wing here with black and blue flight controllers. Oops. For 2 and counter back. For nothing. Alright. The next TIE bomber is going to shoot the same A-Wing. For 1 damage, and you counter back. For nothing. Alright. Going to send in another bomber. Try to finish it off with black and a blue for 1, and that kills it. And you counter back for 1. Okay. Last TIE bomber. I'm going to send in good old Reimer. He's going to attack that A-wing for 2 blues and a black for 2 damage. Counter back for 2, and Reimer will use brace and take 1. There we go.
Alright, then I'll reveal Jaina's Light, nav command. Ramus gives it the token. I'll increase to speed 2, and I'll use its nav command and token to put it back.
Ooh, revealing the rear. Let's see if I can hit it or not. Alright, next one is Demolisher. I'm going to do a squadron command. I'm going to activate those 2 squadrons. Alright, so the first one is going to be Armada. She's going to attack the A-wing in front of her. That's 3 dice. And I'm going to re-roll 1 because of Swarm. Or 2. And it kills the A-wing. And you get to counter back. For 1. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to send this send the Hell Runner over to. Oops. I'm going to send her over here. Just out of range, remember? Alright, and then next activation I'm going to send this TIE Interceptor straight up the guts. I'm going to send him right there. Alright, so he's going to get 4 dice. Oh, he gets 5 with Hell Runner, then because of the jamming field, take 1 away. Doing 3. Destroyed. Alright, cool. Okay. So with Demolisher, I'm going to use the nav token. I'm using Ozzel's ability to increase it to 2, to speed 3. I'm going to move forward like so. I'm going to have some wishful thinking, see if anyone I can flak. Nope. And just for the hell of it, I'm going to long range the Donna's flag boat for 2.
I'll evade it.
Okay, I thought so. Right, that's it.
Alright, so the squadron phase now. So I'll move these A-wings out in this direction here.
Alright. Alright, I've got 1 TIE bomber. I'm just going to move him, just jumping forward right there. At top of turn 3, I still have 3 superior position tokens. Alex has none. That's what the board state looks like. Alright, I think I'm losing the squadron war because of how poorly I played them. Getting my interceptors flacked was pretty painful. But I've set up a little bit of a trap here for his Corvette. So I'm hoping to catch it with Demolisher. See what happens. How do you think the game's going so far, Alex?
Yeah, going well. Demolisher could go towards the Corvette, or the flotillas, or even the Liberty. And the bomber ball is still very intact.
Okay.
So the first activation of turn 3, I'll activate Jaina's Light, reveals a nav command. I'll start by doing flak out the side. So a blue dice to this bomber. Miss. A blue dice to this bomber. Miss. A blue dice to this bomber. So 1 damage
Good.
to you. And a blue dice to Hal.
Come on, miss. Miss. Yes.
That's a miss. And then just the front to this interceptor. So yeah, no hits.
No hits.
And then I'll use Ramus's token to increase to speed 4. And we'll run away.
Yep, viable tactic. Ugh, so far. Yeah, that makes it really hard for me.
Let's take this out.
You can hover it. Just hover it.
So I used the nav command to do the extra yaw click at speed 1 there. And I'll go here.
Nice maneuvers. Look at that. Right, I'm going to activate Ozzel. He does a squadron command, bank as a token, and we're going to continent it off to victory number 7. And then he's just simply going to trundle along forward, speed 1.
Next activation is 14. It'll activate a squadron command. Squadron value of 2. So I'll send these guys out. And I'll send them out to around here. Just check engagements. So I want to engage Hal. We also want to engage this bomber ball. And that's probably most of them. Might go like that. So I'll engage these and that one. But the others will have to move to get me.
Roger.
Okay, then I'll attack Hal for 3. 2 damage.
Brace, and I'll take 1.
Okay, then this A-wing, which was next to the other one, move to here. And it will do the same thing.
Alright. 3 accuracies, that's what we want. Nope, 2 damage. Oh, brace and die.
Yep, brace and die. And then I'll just move forward speed 1.
Nice. Definitely losing the squadron war. Alright, my next activation is going to be Demolisher. I'm going to use Skilled First Officer to discard the top dial, if you were wondering, or squadrons. And I'm going to reveal this one instead. It's going to be Navigate. Before I navigate, I'm going to fire 2 reds at Dodonna. Firing now. Doing 1 damage. What are you going to do?
I'll evade.
He's going to evade. Alright. Okay. So, alright, speed 3. I'm going to commit to this move, so should click there. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to flak out the side. So 1 blue onto this A-wing for 1. Okay. Another blue onto the next A-wing for nothing. Blue onto the X-wing for nothing. And 1 on wedge for nothing. Alright. Okay.
Alright, so I'll activate Dodonna. And I'll reveal a squadron command. I'll activate these 2 X-wings with him. So I'll fire with this one at the TIE interceptor. So I'm rolling 3 dice because of jamming field. So 2 damage to hit.
Yeah. Alright, count of 1 for 1 back.
So it takes 1 damage back.
Alright, TIE interceptor on 1.
And then Wedge Antilles. Kills it.
Yep, count of 1 for 1.
Yep. And then he'll move. Maybe just over to here. Actually, no, he was about there, so I'll move to the front. The front of this. A bit messy all round. Try and move to here. Okay.
No worries.
Okay, then Dodonna will move forward, speed 1, and displace Wedge Antilles.
Yeah, just put him at the back somewhere.
Yep. Just put him back here. Okay.
Alright, I'm going to activate victory number 6. We are doing a squadron command for 3 squadrons. I'm going to activate Rhino first. And we're going to attack this A-wing for 1 black and 2 blues, so extra room for flight controllers. For 2 damage, and you counter back for?
1 damage.
Okay. That takes 1. Okay. So aiming's on 1. I'm going to move. Activate this bomber. Attack the same one. For black and a blue. 2, and that kills it.
And takes 1 back.
Takes 1 back. Okay, so bomber takes 1. My last bomber is going to be this one. It's unengaged. He's going to attack that A-wing for 1 damage.
Yep, and I'll counter back for 1.
Excellent. So, 1 okay, I'm going to use my VST to flak up the front. So he's going to shoot at the A-wing, 1 blue dice. Doing 1.
Yep.
Alright, movement, speed 2. Looks like I'm going to run over these guys. 1 and Rhino. Where would you like your A-wing?
So I'll just have a think about this. Rhymer. There. A-wing on the corner. And this one. Maybe I can fit him in just like that. The A-wing in trouble. My last activation of turn 3 will be this Liberty. I'll use the skilled first officer now to discard this engineering, and I'll reveal as my command the navigate. Before I move off, I'll fire the side at the side of this gladiator.
Fire when ready.
So because I've got the quad turbo lasers, I'll get another of these.
Jeez.
It's not too helpful though, because it just forces this 1 damage onto the shield.
So you accuracy everything, and I take 1 to the side.
Yeah.
Great.
Very accurate.
Alright, where's the Liberty going?
Yep, so I'll continue at speed 3 and I'll use my nav command to get some extra yaw at click 2. I'll move to here. And then I'll engine text over here.
Oh man, coming up the rear. Coming up the rear. Go and activate victory number 7. I'm going to do a squadron command. Won't need to use the token, so I'll activate those 2 bombers. The first one's going to attack that A-wing for 2 damage, blowing it up.
And it'll take 1 damage back.
Oh, shit. And what I'm going to do, that last TIE bomber that's there, I'm going to send him blazing over to the Corvette, speed 4, and then have a crack at shooting the rear of the Ciano. Alright, for 1 damage. So what are you going to do now?
I'll redirect it to the far side.
Redirect to the far side. That's 1 redirect. Damage to the rear, also get another token. 2, I'm going to commit to this maneuver, so I'm just going to run over those 2. It's going to be right there. Where would you like these?
At the back.
Done. Alright, top of turn 4, this is what the board state looks like. So this MC80 is going to try to come around my rear, I believe. I'm going to try finish off the X-Wings with my bombers somehow, and maybe pounce on a transport or two. We'll see what I can do.
Yep, so in my next activation, I'll go with Right Hope. It revealed a squadron for 2. So, just checking the jamming fields. Down to about there. So I'll activate Wedge. And that's outside of that jamming field, but it's outside of time. So I think I'm better just staying in the jamming field for now. Maybe going to about there. And I'll take a shot at Rhymer. I'll get my reroll. 2 damage.
Okay, Rhymer will brace and take 1.
Yep, and then my next ship. And I'll go to here. And I'll attack Rhymer again. I'll reroll the time far.
Yep.
And 3 damage.
He will brace and take 2, and that should finish him, I believe. Alright. Movement?
Yep. Straight ahead. Speed 1.
Nice. Alright. Okay, I'm going to activate victory number 7. We're going to do a squadron command and also use the token to activate 4. We'll start off with this bomber back here. I'm going to zoom him in and fire at Wedge. That's his dice pool for the flight controllers, and I'll take 1 out because of the jamming field. So I put 1 onto Wedge. And then the next bomber does the same thing. Over here. Doing nothing. Ugh, God. Alright. This bomber is going to shoot Wedge for 1. Puts Wedge on 1. I'm going to get greedy.
Is it okay if we just quickly check engagement?
He should rhyme, so.
Yep, that's fine.
And then the last bomber, 15 points, or should get more points. Come in and pop Wedge. And for 1, that kills Wedge.
Yep. He's gone.
Oh. Okay. Alright, 4 shots. Tree is going to shoot the Donna's transport with long range for 3 reds. And I'm guessing you're going to scatter.
Yeah, I'll scatter that.
Okay, scatter it is. Alright, speed 2 maneuver. End up hitting those 2 bombers. Shooting at the back.
I might place them like this. Okay, so my activation will be at Dodonna. He's revealing a navigate command. Before he jets away, I'll take a flak shot at the side of this bomber.
Fire away. Alright, so it takes 1.
1 damage to hit.
Okay.
So now his movement. We'll move over here at speed 2. And then we will Quantum Storm and move off this way.
Alrighty. I'm going to activate BSD number 6. We're going to do squadron commands and simply bank the token. And for shots, we're going to fire 2 reds out the side against Dodonna there at medium range. Just cut. Alright, activating DC of 6. Doing a squadron command, gonna bank the token. Okay, gonna take my side shots to Dodonna at medium range. 2 reds. Doing 1. What would you like to do?
I'll take 1 damage to the shields.
Take 1 to the shields. I think that dial is loose. Alright, I'm going to take my long range shots onto the rear of the Corvette there. 3 reds. Okay, what would you like to do?
I'll evade the double. And I'll redirect the 2 to... I'll redirect. So I'll redirect 1 to here, and I'll take 1 to the rear.
Right. So that's another superior position token to the rear. Right, movement, speed 2, victory. It's going to go straight ahead. I'm going to pretty sure run over those 2 guys. Where would you like them?
Just to the back. Now I'll activate Jaina's Light again. It'll reveal an engineering command. So with Ramus, it'll get a token. So 3 total. So I think I will regenerate a shield and maybe just move the shield just to there because I can. And then I will fire. So I'll fire my side to the front of this BSD.
Alright, fire and ready.
And I'll say no redirecting.
You got a TRCs?
Actually, I'll say no grace.
Yep.
And I will TRC that.
Alright, I'll have to cop 2.
You didn't want to redirect?
Nah, I'll leave it.
So it takes 2. Then the rear, I'll fire it to the side of that ship and take 1.
I'll take it.
Yep. Okay. Traveling at speed 4, I'll travel straight ahead and try not to fly off the board.
No way.
And didn't kill myself. Very good.
Right, I'm going to activate Ozzel. He's going to do a navigate. And using Ozzel's ability, I'm going to go from 1 to 3. And do a move like that. Done.
And now I've just got my Liberty left, and I want to turn in and try and get a few points before the game ends. So I'll reveal this nav command. I'll turn hard at click 1. Do an extra yaw. Hit to 3. Use my yaw there. And then I will engine tax and move up to here. And hopefully, next turn, get some shots off.
Oh dear. Alright, I'm going to activate Demolition X. We're going to do a navigate. I'm going to keep that, take it as a command. I'm going to shoot the front arc first to the side of number 14 transport. So front arc and we roll a lot of damage. What are you going to do? Scatter?
I'll scatter that.
Yeah, I thought so. Alright, then we're going to side arc it for 4 blacks. And I'm going to use Ordnance Experts because why not? Okay.
Yep. So I've got to think hard about this. Do I die or scatter? I think I'll scatter.
Yep, scatter. No damage occurs. Alright. So with the nav command, I'm going to slow down to speed 2. And commit to this maneuver, which will ram it and get me back to where I am. So I stay where I am and 1 damage onto number 14. Alright, top of turn 5. This is what the board state looks like. Looks like this Liberty's going to get some rear shots onto me. And my bombers are all spread out, and the Corvette is way out of the battle. Let's see what we can do.
Alright, so this is the first activation of turn 5. It's my final gambit to do something impactful. I'm going to attack the rear of this VSD in the hopes that a bit of damage this turn and a bit of damage next turn will kill it. So I'll roll
It's
the...
command. It's commander.
Yeah. Navigating?
Cool. Alright.
So it'll navigate. It's got spinal armaments, so it'll roll five red dice.
Fire when ready.
Okay, that's not good.
Oh no.
A bad outcome, but 2 damage to the back of that VSD.
You got sensor teams.
Ah yes, I do have sensitive teams, thank you for reminding me. So what I'll say is no brace, and you can redirect, I guess.
Alright, so no brace, and
Actually, I'll say no redirecting at all.
okay, I'll brace and take 1.
Yep.
1 to the rear. You can change for me.
Okay.
And Alex scores a victory token for doing damage to the rear.
And then with my navigate command, I'll do this maneuver to 3, and I'll engine text to 4.
Wow. I can't believe he's like directly behind me now.
I think this does.
Yep. Can activate my demolisher. I'm going to do a navigate command. I'll keep the command. I'm going to fire out my front to the side of is that Bright Hope? Yep. So firing. Going to use Going to use Ordnance Experts to reroll this. For nothing. Oh god. Yeah. So you can't use defense tokens. -1 for Bright Hope, and I'll use APTs.
Alrighty.
Cool. So capacitative failure for APTs. Alright, next shot into the rear of the Donna, 4 blacks. What would you like to know? Ordnance Experts, why not? What would you like to do?
Scatter.
Scatter, of course. 0 damage taken. Over there. So I'm going to commit to this maneuver again with an extra click at 1, which will cause a ram. Nothing happens to Demolisher, but Bright Hope dies because it's already taken 2.
Alright, then I'll go with Dodonna. He'll reveal a navigate command, but he'll also spend in this squadron token, and he'll use it on this X-Wing with his boosted comms. And this X-Wing will attack this TIE bomber and do 1 damage.
1 damage, oh. Well, TIE bomber will take it and be on 2.
Yeah. I could have attacked the rear of the VSD, but I decided not to.
Alright, Dodonna, where's he moving to?
And then Dodonna, he's actually at speed 2. He'll go to speed 3. And he'll fly away.
Nothing to do.
And then quantum storm.
Yep. Nice. Okay, I'm going to do a squadron command with the victory number 6. I'm going to use the squadron token as well and activate 4 squadrons. So I'm going to activate the 4 TIE bombers. The first TIE bomber is going to be this one. He's going to jump in next to the X-Wing and shoot it for black and the blue. X-Wing's on 3. X-Wing takes 1. X-Wing takes 1. Gonna send in the next TIE bomber. That one there. And engage that X-Wing for black and the blue. For 2. So that kills it. Next TIE bomber will be this one. Going to try one. It doesn't matter. Let's send him here. He's going to bomb the front of the Liberty for black dice for 1. What would you like?
I'll take it.
Okay. The last TIE bomber is going to fly to the rear and fire a shot. Of course, does nothing. Okay, that's it for the activations. I'm going to take the shots now. Rear to front, 2 reds. For 1 damage, I'll accuracy with redirect.
Yeah, I'll take it again.
Alright, for maneuvers, gonna do that.
I think it's the double arc. Planned ahead. Tactical genius.
Very nice.
Okay, so now I'll go with this Corvette, Ramus Corvette. I'll reveal a nav and get a nav token from Ramus. I'll take some shots. So they're both long at the front of this VSD.
5 and ready.
So I'll fire the side to the front. And I'll TRC to a double.
I will brace and take 1.
Yep, taking 1. And then I'll fire the rear at the front. And I will not even have to TRC it.
Okay. Do I have any shields on this side?
There's 3 shields on this face.
Okay. I will redirect and take 2 there, please.
Yep, down to 1. Then I'll slow down to speed 2 with Ramus.
Ooh. Nice. Yeah, so sorry about that, folks. Turns out I grabbed the wrong defense tokens, so my victory wouldn't have braced because it was already exhausted from the previous turn. So what I'll do instead, I'll just redirect and take 2 to this facing here. Alright. Alright, we're going to activate Ozzel. He does a squadron command, and I'm going to bank that token. Okay, and he's going to fire his cheeky blue in the front of the Liberty Battlecruiser for nothing. Jesus. And movement, I'm going to be moving like... we just go straight ahead. Why not? Jesus. I should have planned this slightly better. Alright, I'm going to commit to this move. Okay, I'm going to activate number 7. It's going to do a nav command. I'll take that as a command. I'm going to fire shots. I'm going to fire the rear to the front of the MC80 Battlecruiser for 1 damage. What would you like?
I'll take it to the front.
Take it to the front. Alright, now we're going to do slide to the front, which is 2 reds and a black, for 2 damage with a crit.
I'll brace.
Brace, you see it?
Yeah, I'll brace.
Alright, so he's going to brace.
And how many shields on the far side? 1?
1 here and 2 here.
I'll just brace.
Just brace.
Wait a minute, was that just 2 damage?
Down to 1, sorry.
Yeah. Because it was... Okay.
Cool. And next is movements. We are going to... commit space. With the nav command, I'm going to slow down to speed 1 and then put the extra click at 1 to do this maneuver. Alright, top of turn 6, I've got 5 tokens and Alex has 1. And this is what the board state looks like. It's causing me lots of troubles coming in from behind there. I don't think I can kill the Donna anymore. And the Corvette is floating over there. So let's hopefully a victory can survive this round.
Alright, so I've changed my mind with the Liberty. After running some simulations, I don't think I can kill this VSD. So instead I'm going to kill Ozzel.
Jesus.
So I'll roll the front battery against Ozzel, and it has a navigate command.
Alright, fire and ready.
So this should hopefully do at least 4 damage. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Because I have quad turbo, I add another accuracy and 5 damage. So no scatter, no evade, 5 damage. I get to choose the crit, not that it matters. Ozzel dies.
Jesus. Alright, what's next?
Okay, then I'll fire the side into the back of the Glad. So this is a blue and 2 reds.
Yep.
And 3 crits.
Jeez. I will use evade to make you re-roll this red. Also crit. Jeez. Okay, I will use brace and redirect. Okay, and I will brace it down to 2 and redirect everything from to the port's starboard side. Other side. Yep.
So 2 damage here?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
So I should get 2 superior positions tokens from that.
No worries.
So this is from Ozzel, and this is from the Gladiator.
Nice.
Okay, so now I'll move. There's no reason to stick around. Liberty's done all that it can. So I'll try putting it away over here. And then I'll engine text. Hope I haven't miscalculated.
Straight ahead.
Yeah, I'll have to do that.
No worries. Sadly, I'm going to activate number 6. I've only got a navigate command. I can't. I wish I had squadrons, but I didn't expect the Liberty to be up my ass like that, and all my squadrons to be either dead or useless. So I'm going to fire 1 red out the side, obstruct it into the rear of the Liberty. For 1 red.
1 damage.
1 damage, yay.
I'll redirect it.
Okay, 2 beside.
Is there any on the far side?
It's one side, 1 shield on the side.
I'll redirect it there.
Alright. And I get a superior position token. So I'm just going to move ahead straight 2. Jeez. Right onto the capacitator failure. Okay, with the... This is what the board looks like. Because it's the last turn, the only thing that really matters now is the victory, if it can land any shots onto the rear of the MC80. And if it does that, I get some points. Otherwise, everything else moves around and it doesn't really do anything. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to activate victory. I'm going to do a nav. Okay, I'm going to take that command. I'm going to fire the 2 reds into the rear of the Liberty for no damage. Of course, so nothing happens. Alright, end of the game. This is what I scored. All the squadrons there, Bright Hope Transport and 6 superior position tokens. So that adds up to 221 points.
And this is what I managed to take out. It was Admiral Ozzel and his transport, all the interceptors, Hal and Reimer, and 3 superior position tokens. So the total of that was 166.
Alright guys, the score was a 6-5 my way, so it's a victory to me. Well done. Alright, so yeah. How do you think that game went? Like, anything you could have done better? Or?
Yeah, maybe. It was a big decision to run with the Liberty. We'll never know what happens if I ran straight at the 2 victories. I thought I'd lose my Liberty against that bomber screen and VSD screen. So that went to plan, getting around the back. Although I didn't manage to kill a VSD, so it took too long. I only had about 2 turns to shoot, didn't get enough damage through.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a massive J-hook like that, and you came around from behind And I wasn't expecting it, so I had my turn 5 and turn 6 commands stacked to navigate, not squadrons. And that really took me off guard, and I needed Ozil to do the squadron commands for me. That's why I banked the squadron token. But he blew Ozil out of the water, so I couldn't activate any of the squadrons. And yeah, that was it for that. And it was interesting to see that at the end of the game, that the kill board was similar. So we both got a transport and a couple of squadrons. So yeah.
Yeah, I lost all my squadrons, and they were X-Wings and A-Wings, so it was sort of an even trade for his interceptors, Howl Runner and Rhymer. So at the end, his 4 bombers were floating in space and they didn't have medium range attacks. Ken did manage to win by 55 points, but I'd be happy with this outcome if it was a tournament. I just think I had to try harder to get the wins.
Yeah, flight controllers with bombers, I rate it. You guys probably noticed that a lot of the times I was actually using the bombers to take down the fighters, and I was doing that because I had a numerical advantage, and it's about gaining points at the time because I couldn't score any damage onto any of these flotillas, especially Bright Hope, and if I did anything to the Corvette, it'd run away. So that's why I did that. Anything else you'd like to add, mate?
Yeah, I think the TRC Corvette could have done more, but again, I just didn't want to score it. So I think I spent a lot of the game trying to deny points, and it's not the best way to get the kind of wins you need in Armada, because you need to really 10-0 people to do well. So something to think about tweaking fleets in the future.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoy, and as Luke would always say, alright, see you in the next video. So I'm Veteran Captain Irokenics, and this is
Skilled First Officer Alex. Thanks for watching.
Alright, signing out.